Yes, we are back with another podcast. This is a day.
Yeet.
Okay, no, we not doing that. So let's just get into all elite wrestling.
Okay.
Because it starts off with Rampage. And it starts off with a banger. A real banger. And the banger is the Blackpool Combat Club versus Top Flight Security.
Yes, sir. Like, I love this match.
I loved it too. And I noticed something because I noticed it last time when they had this match. It was just like this little subtle thing with Cesaro and Top Flight Security. And now it's even Moxley and Bryan had this little thing with Top Flight. And it's could Top Flight join the BBC?
Yeah, I could see it because everyone in there is pretty much like an individual wrestler.
Yes.
They all mesh well, so they could very well, any member could win the tag team titles together, but they need a tag team, so that would be good.
Right, because everybody, if you look at them, they're all singles wrestlers.
Uh-huh.
And if you have a tag team in there, you add a tag team together. And it's oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I totally am okay with that.
And I think Brian's original idea was to have young guys in it anyway, so
Yes. So then we get Stupid Bring Hangman, who says, "Hey, guess what? You know what? I'm clear." And it's no shit, Sherlock. This is one of the it's so stupid, dude. I don't like this. It's just dumb.
Yeah, what the hell? We knew.
Yeah. So then we have the women's tag team with the Pillar and the Killer versus my nieces, the Renegade Twins.
Son of a bitch.
And of course, the Killer and Pillar win because they have to win because they're going for their tag match on Wednesday, which is bothering. Okay, this is bothering me for everybody on the internet. Everybody on the internet that has something to say about this is bothering the hell out of me because it's Sasha's gonna be the partner, Mercedes is gonna be the partner, Mercedes is gonna be the partner, Mercedes is gonna be the partner, and it's I don't think people actually understand wrestling. People just know what they know about their faves, and they know little bit small things. They don't know what they know about wrestling. If you actually watch wrestling, understand wrestling, and study wrestling, you'd be oh, this is why that thing doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And they would be oh, no, we understand that. And another thing that they don't get, and what I said on the last podcast, and a lot of people have totally just no, fuck that. We don't care because she's going to wrestle. She's going to show up. Yes, she is going to show up. Yes, that's going to happen. But the problem is she's not wrestling. She's not going to wrestle there until after Battle of the Valley.
Yes.
I know people are well, if Tony Khan pays her a bunch of money, he can pay her all the fucking money he wants. Her first match will be against Kairi Sane. After that, she can do whatever she wants in America. That makes no sense, for New Japan to be nah, fuck it. You could go wrestle for AEW when we paid you so much money up front to wrestle for us first.
Exactly.
And people just totally no-soul that nah, fuck that. That makes no sense. And here's the thing with even if you're well, if she shows up now and that's in 3 weeks, dude, she can just keep showing up and fighting. Saraya did the same thing. Saraya didn't wrestle until the fucking pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
So she can do that. She can do that. It's perfect. It's perfectly normal because that has happened multiple times in AEW. So don't just fall on the sword of she's gonna wrestle. If she shows up in AEW, which I'm like pretty certain she will, if she shows up in AEW, she will not wrestle until after Battle of the Valley, which is officially sold out because of her. It's like, you just know how shit works in wrestling. Like, that's how that works. It just annoys me that people just like, no, she's gonna wrestle. She may show up, and like, there's other reasons why she probably will show up that like compound it later on and like add it to why she might show up. But like, we'll talk about that later. But like, she is definitely probably going to show up, but she's not going to wrestle. And I don't understand why people are just like dying on this fucking hill.
Yeah, it's weird to me. Like, it's obvious she's going to wrestle over there first. Like, she said it. I want to say she said it.
Exactly, and that's what bothers me. And like, and another thing that bothers me about, like, I keep saying like, you guys follow the artist and not the art, because like, I've seen people like get mad at like, I don't know why y'all watch WWE. Like, we're just like, they did nothing for her, so we leave them behind. Screw them, never watch it. And it's like, but you know that you're just lying on like social media to say, like, to tell people, oh yeah, no, fuck that company's so bad, blah blah blah. But when Royal Rumble comes, I don't want to see you tweet about Royal Rumble. I don't want to see you tweet, oh my god, so and so is in the Rumble, or this person. Like, you just love the art. Like, you can support your fave. You can support your fave down to like everything. Like, just, you can support your faves. Like, it's perfectly fine. You can support your faves. It's fine. But you can also understand that the art is beautiful and just enjoy the art. That's fine. That's fine.
Exactly.
Like, I support a problematic fave, but it's not really problematic because you people don't. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. What he did was not that bad. Like, I know some people are like, it was bad. It wasn't that bad. Like what Muta did was not that bad. It wasn't that bad because, like, in Japan, it's a totally different culture. It's a totally different culture. It's not bad, and it was a satirical joke. It wasn't what you think. He's not homophobic. I swear to God, he's not homophobic. I swear he's not. He may be old, but he's not homophobic. I swear. I swear. Okay, I'm starting to sound like you guys. All right, I'm moving on. I'm done. All right, back to Rampage. The House of Black. I lie to you not. This is fucking perfect mind games. Because you know what they did?
What they do?
The whole fucking promo, they kept talking about how Eddie Kingston, we've always loved you. You should come home, Eddie. Eddie, you should be part of us, Eddie. Eddie, we need you, Eddie. Eddie. And they're calling Eddie to come to the House of Black. And if you haven't paid attention, you're like, oh, wow, they want Eddie Kingston. And it's like, no, fam. This is great work by them. This is great. I love it.
You know, be funny?
Mm-hmm.
It's neither one of them. Because remember the week before, they were like kind of alluding to the fact it was Ortiz.
Yes.
What if it's neither one? What if it wound up being somehow, some way, and I doubt it. I'm just throwing out a name. Santana.
Like, since Santana's not coming back to the company and he's like totally done, that would be funny. But I think more so this is going to lead to them breaking up. This is going to lead to them breaking up, them being fucking Ortiz and Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's going to lead to them breaking up for like a second, and then they're going to be like, you know what? Somebody else is going to come in. It's not going to be Santana, but it's going to be somebody that knows both of them and is going to bring them together, and then we're going to have the trios match with the new LAX versus those guys.
Funny part, you said trios, because you didn't say trios, I was going to say Conan, and that man can't wrestle, so.
No, trios.
He can't, it's not him.
Yeah, it's not him. But yeah, they're gonna bring that back. So we get Pero Pellegrosco.
Pronounce it right, goddamn it! You can pronounce it right.
No. So Pero Pellegrosco was wrestling, and Jericho said it, and it was just amazing because Jericho is from Snow, Mexico, so like, you know, it's a thing. Of course, he said it, and it was way better than anything that fucking Preston Vance said. And yes, his Titantron still says Preston Vance. I don't care what anybody says. It's weird as fuck. It says Preston Vance with his new La Facción Gobernables thing. And it's like, man, like, just get rid of it. He fought some new guy and took off his fucking mask, and they tried to kidnap him until they realized, like, oh, we got enough people in the back. All right, no more kidnapping. Bye. Like, okay, what the fuck?
Yeah, so, I don't like the whole Pero Peligroso thing either.
Yeah, I don't like it. So then we get in the backstage, and Darby's celebrating, and Mike Bennett walks up and he goes, I've been a champion in 2 companies, and I've been to every company, and I could beat you. And Darby said, all right, I'm going to fight you. All right, let's go. And Matt Taven goes, well, he's a brooding one, isn't he? Like, okay. It was like a randomest challenge because, like, they're running down a Rampage card, and all of a sudden they're like, yeah, Darby Allin is going to take on Mike Bennett. I'm like, that wasn't even on the internet. Where the fuck did that come from? And apparently that's where it came from. They shot a little angle and said, hey, this match is happening. It was so random.
Darby's the new Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, he definitely is. So we get to the main event, and it's Darby versus Mike Bennett. The match is just going and going. And then, like, Darby kind of picked it up, and Darby gets the win, and he beats Mike Bennett. Like, if you really thought Mike Bennett was going to fucking win that title.
I did say, however, it would be funny as shit if he did, though.
It would be like his very first title defense again. He loses it to Mike Bennett, random Mike Bennett, like not even cool Mike Bennett, just random ass Mike Bennett. It's like, the fuck? Like, how you lose to him?
Like, I wouldn't even watch the rest of the show after that. Like, no, I'm done.
Yeah. So this is how you know that, like, tribalism is, like, completely fucking alive and well and breathing, and people have picked sides, and people only do and support what they like. Because we go to Battle of the Belts, even though Darby was still in the ring, we transition to Battle of the Belts, and we have a tag team title match. An anything goes tag team title match. Jarrett Lethal versus the Acclaim. This match was good in the first part until they start doing WWE shenanigans. Like, as soon as they started doing the WWE shenanigans, it was like, okay, dude, this kind of sucks. And the crowd was fucking eating it up, and I'm just like, WWE does the same shit, and you shit on them, and now you're just like cheering for like the same slapstick bullshit in AEW, which should not have this. And you're just like, nah, fam, this shit is great. And it's like, what? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, I've seen so many people just like go out of their way to praise this match, and it's like, fam, like the same shit happens in WWE. You're like, oh, this shit is garbage. Like, this shit happens in New Japan with fucking House of Torture, and I'm ready to turn off the fucking show. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's so fucking annoying. Just have a tag team match. This shit happens here. It's like, oh, this is one of the greatest fucking shits we ever seen. Oh, it was so entertaining. It was amazing. It's like, but everywhere else does this. It's a fucking problem. It's here at AEW. It's the greatest thing. It's like, it's like so tribalist bullshit. I was over it. Acclaim won, by the way, but I was over it.
Yeah.
So then we get the book of Hobbs. And Hobbs says, in this book is everything that happened to me. you know what? I'm gonna make everything in this book happen to somebody else. So be ready. And you've been warned. And it was like, bro, I'm pretty sure that like some really fucked up shit happened over your life and you're not gonna do that to somebody else. But like I got the gist of it, but like, you know, it was a little too deep for me.
Also, like like the wrestling meta of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a feeling someone's gonna steal that book and fuck with him? Because I have that feeling. Maybe not anytime soon, but it's gonna happen eventually.
I was kind of feeling like that book is just gonna get played out in the first 2 weeks and like we'll never see it again. Like he's gonna do it the first 2 weeks and then the book's just gonna disappear and it's just gonna be Hobbs. Like that's what I feel like is gonna happen. Like either one or two things are gonna happen. Either the book is gonna disappear after 2 weeks or the book is never gonna make it to TV. Like it's one of those two things.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Because this is so random. Like this is so random for, especially for somebody like him. It's so random to like stick him with something like this. It's like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna stick around.
Yeah.
So then we get Ortiz and Eddie, and Ortiz is calling out Eddie. Was like, "Yo, what the fuck is up? They calling you, man. Like, I thought we were supposed to be a team. What the fuck is up? Like, what's happening?" And Eddie was like, "You know what? Nothing's happening. But I'm gonna show you that nothing's happening when we beat them in a tag team match." And it's like, that didn't prove anything. That literally was just like, either I'm setting you up or we're actually gonna do this. It's like, you didn't make me feel calm about that, Eddie.
Basically.
Like, and the funny part is, like, I know Eddie's not the bad guy here, but it was like, you didn't make me feel calm. Like, you didn't fix anything. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, worst case scenario, it's Ortiz. And I say worst case because that's the most obvious.
Yes.
Right? Best case scenario, they're just fucking with them. And, like, it wind up being someone, like, totally different, like I said.
Yes. It's like, that's really interesting. Like, that's one of the angles that interests me right now in AEW. So that was a thing.
Yeah.
And something that doesn't interest me because, like, this didn't interest me at first. And then during a match, it still didn't interest me, but then it did at the end. And then it just, like, dissipated immediately because it's Jade Cargill versus friend of the show, Sky Blue. And, like, you know that she's going to murder Sky. And it's like, okay, because Jade can't lose right now, blah, blah, blah. She murders Sky. But all of a sudden, Red Velvet comes out. And it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. So when Red Velvet comes out, it's like, okay, yeah, she came out. And Sky started doing a little better. And it was like, oh, shit, Sky's actually coming back. Mm-hmm. In no way, shape, or form. Like, nothing in my body, soul, or mind was like, oh my God, Sky Blue might win. Nothing ever was like, she might win. It was like totally a loss. But she did come back and like kind of show everybody like, yo, I can wrestle my ass off, and so can Jade. And Jade, bam, hits her with the jaded. It's called a jaded, right?
Yeah, the jaded.
Yeah, she hits her with the jaded. 1, 2, 3. It's over. And Jade starts walking up the ramp, and Red Cargill just bolts. And I look, and something pops in my mind was like, oh shit, she's at 48. Who is she gonna face for 50? Because like I have a feeling like Red Velvet is gonna be 49, and then somebody's gonna be 50. Because like nothing against Red Velvet as a person, but Red Velvet should not be the person to defeat Jade Cargill. I'm sorry.
The only reason it makes sense, and it's the only reason, which is really minute, right? Is because she's been with her so long, and she's been in her, pardon the pun, in her circle. She knows all her secrets, her weaknesses, yada yada yada. That's the only reason it makes sense. But I totally agree with you. It shouldn't be Red Velvet.
Yeah, because like she's not it. Like I said, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with Red Velvet. The reason I say she's not it is because there's no hype behind Red Velvet. Like, there's no hype. Red Velvet can wrestle. She's good, but there's no hype. There's no one. The crowd isn't even behind her. And it's like, you put the belt on her, it's going to be a stunt, and everybody's going to be like, what? Like, she won? It's going to be one of those things. It's going to be one of those things. Like, and that's why I'm like, you can't do it for Red Velvet. If there was more time and it was built up and Red, like, got over, she wrestled a couple matches and everybody got behind her, that would be it. The reason that, like, nobody's behind her and, like, nobody's selling this is because everything about this breakup in turn was wonky. Nothing about this was like, oh, this makes sense. This is so dope. She just all of a sudden started not fucking with her. When she came back, she all of a sudden started not fucking with her. Then, after she walks off, the next week they're in a fucking tag match, and then she leaves again, and then she comes back to help Kiera Hogan, and you're like, what's happening? Like, none of this makes sense. That's why nobody got behind it. If it was like a more cohesive, better story, people would be like, you know what? I'm getting behind this Red Velvet thing. She's going to win. Bam, Red Velvet actually wins the title. This is what I mean. It's like, you didn't build up this story good enough for anybody to get behind. That's why nobody cares.
Basically, they just automatically assumed you know what was going on. Like, I see little things that why like this and that happened, but they should have said it on television. They didn't even interview her to find out what's the problem.
Exactly. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, everything about that was just so badly done. It's so weird. It's just so weird.
Yeah.
So then we get the Firm. They show up and they're talking because they're going to take on Jungle Hook.
You did that.
Listen, I'm fine with Jungle Hook. I'm fine with it. It's totally awesome. I love it. So then we had a fucking random ass backstage. Because all of a sudden here comes Ruby Soho and Willow Nightingale, and they got weapons. You're like, okay, you got weapons. What is this about? And then all of a sudden, Ty Conti and Mello are talking about. Camelo was talking about, listen, I was fighting on the streets since I was young, so I know how to do a street fight. And it's like, what? Like, I understand why they have to have a street fight, but it's like, also like, what? Like, I don't really care. Like, to be honest.
She said, like, and I quote, I am the street fight.
Yeah, she did a Logan Paul. Without the crypto rug pull. She did a Logan Paul.
Yeah.
So, like, the only thing I care about is Willow winning, because, like, I feel like Willow should be the person to beat Jade Cargill, because, like, she's over enough and she's a homegrown AEW talent, and I'm doing this in air quotes because she's not. She was alive and well before this, but, like, air quotes, like, she's a good AEW homegrown person that should have the title. The fans would get behind her, and it would be so awesome. So that's why I'm rooting for Willow in this thing.
She originates from Ring of Honor, right?
She originates from a bunch of places, but Ring of Honor was, like, her most notable. She was in MLW, but she's, like, been around on the indies, and she's really fucking awesome. And, like, she grew her stuff. First big chance was, like, MLW, and then it was Ring of Honor. And she was there for a while, like, right before the pandemic. And then, like, when the pandemic hit, she was still going. So, like, yeah, she's an outside grown talent, and people know her in AEW.
Okay.
So then we get to the main event, which we were robbed. We were fucking robbed. Fuck AEW for this. We were robbed. Because this should have been the Mark Henry segment. Fuck that. We were robbed. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. So we get Orange Cassidy with Danhausen versus Skip Sabian and Penelope Ford. And you're like, okay. All right. The match is going. And the match starts. You're like, okay. This is an okay match. then they just turn it up a little bit. You're like, okay, this is actually not half bad. Turn it up a little bit more. Like, okay, not that bad. You do a little bit of fuck shit with Butcher, Blade, Bunny. You're like, okay, just all right. Then the best friends, even when they were like, yeah, you have no friends, and then like the best friends show up and they get rid of Butcher and Blade and Bunny, and it's just Orange and Skip. And then they just went, fuck that, we're gonna take the knob off. And they fucking turned this bitch up, and it was a fucking awesome ass. It was an awesome last 10 minutes of this match. It was fucking phenomenal. It got to the point Skip started getting under Orange's skin, and Orange lost it. He fucking lost it. He was screaming. He was throwing punches. He was like, nah, fuck that little touchy bullshit. He was going. And Skip got under his skin so bad that Orange started fucking up and Skip started beating his shit up. It was like 3 times that I was like, oh my God, Skip just beat him. I was like, nope, he kicked out. Oh my God, Skip just, nope. I was like, God damn, like, and then Orange came back at the very end, 2 Orange punches and a beach break. 1, 2, 3, he kept the title. God damn, this was fucking awesome.
I actually felt like Kip was gonna win.
Yes, it was a couple times where it was like, oh, Skip is definitely winning. He's definitely winning. But like, it got to the end and it was like, wow, this is fucking amazing. Like, this is fucking amazing. It was so good. It was so good. I loved it.
Like, the match was awesome, but my favorite part was the fuckery with fucking Kip fucking him doing his own, like, Orange's own shit against him. Like,
yeah,
no one has done that. And it bothered him.
Yes, like, he was so angry. And it was so funny. Like, I'm watching it, and when Orange yelled, I thought it was somebody in the fucking crowd, because I'm like, there's no fucking way Orange Cassidy just yelled. Like, that's impossible. And he yelled. I was like, wait a minute, that was Orange. I was like, oh shit, he's angry.
Excalibur pointed it out. Yeah.
Yes, that shit was like, it was so good. Like, it was great. That was a great main event. That was a great way to end that Battle of the Belts.
The only bad part, like you said, like, that should have been fucking Mark Henry's segment.
Yes, like, that's the only thing that would have made it like 10 times better. It was so great.
Yeah.
It was so great. So that was AEW. So I have to make a correction for New Japan, because I'm going to talk about some New Japan stuff now, but I have to make a correction. Last podcast, I said Omega Okada were called Dark Reign, which is wrong. It's actually called Devil Reign, which takes the name up 10 notches just because of that. Totally forgot to do that.
I don't know. I kind of prefer yours.
I like Devil Reign. Devil Reign sounds awesome. So then another thing I totally forgot, but I forgot it on purpose. I totally forgot it on purpose, was to talk about the Naito segment, because I was going to talk about it. I was like, okay, I'm going to talk about it once they reveal the press conference and everything that's going to happen. I was like, all right, I'm going to talk about it when the press conference comes, but I didn't talk about it on a podcast. I talked about it to Renegade after the podcast, but I didn't talk about it on a podcast. Yeah. Because I was like, yeah, I'm going to wait to the press conference and see what happens. So here's the thing. So after Naito had a match, he's in the back, him and LIJ, and Shuji Kondo comes up, and he's like, yo, remember that shit you did to me last time? I'm gonna fuck you up. And Naito's like, whatever, I don't give a fuck about you, fuck you. So they start beefing again. So the thing is, Noah in New Japan had a fucking Wrestle Kingdom last year. Everybody was hyped for it at the beginning, but it turned into a bunch of fucking tag matches, and everybody was angry because it was just like a bunch of tag matches. Even fucking Hito Kiyomiya wanted to wrestle Okada, and they were both champions at the time. And it's like, fuck, like, we just want one-on-ones. Like, this is so stupid. Even people just got like super mad at it. So they officially announced the card for this one, and they're going through it from like the bottom to the top. And you're like, tag match, New Japan versus Noah. Another tag match, New Japan versus Noah. Tag match, New Japan versus Noah. We have another tag match between Okada and Kito Kiyomiya. It's like, just give them a fucking singles match. I'm like, oh my God, it sucks. And then it happens. They go, okay, since LIJ and Kondo's team are beefing, we're gonna let them fight. Okay, cool. You're gonna give them a fucking 8-man or 10-man. God damn it. It was like, no, everybody gets a 1-on-1. What? Yeah, everybody gets a 1-on-1. Each one of them get a 1-on-1 match. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? So it's now five members. Each team has a fucking match, a 1-on-1 match, actual Noah versus New Japan, and it's like, okay, so this is actually cool. Like, this is actually cool. Shuji Kondo versus Naito is actually happening 1-on-1. No tag team, just 1-on-1. And that's the main event of the New Japan Wrestle Kingdom. It's like, oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So now my agenda is to finally get Kito Kiyomiya versus Okada finally to happen. And if they go to next year's Wrestle Kingdom, I want it to finally happen. Noah crossover, Wrestle Kingdom. Finally. Let both champions wrestle. Finally. Like, just do it. Just do it. Like, just stop being cowards, New Japan. Just do it. We need this to happen.
Don't be cowards.
Yes. So now on to the land of WWE. So the land of WWE, it's a thing, and it's always about freedom and stuff and all of those things, and then you just have that one day that fucks up everything. It's like the insurrection comes because like all of the bad idiots just want it's one person back in power, and like the insurrection comes and they storm the Capitol on January 6th. Okay, that's wrong. That's wrong because that was January. Wait, today is January 6th. Wait,
shit.
Today is January 6th. Oh God, that means there's an insurrection in WWE. Holy shit! Yes, there is an insurrection in WWE. Because it is January 6th for WWE, and this day will live in infamy. Oh my God, I am so angry that this actually works. Like, it's so bad. Like, it's so bad, dude.
Yeah.
Like, so the Black Cloud is back in WWE. Yes, and I know you guys are like, what the fuck does that mean? I know you probably already heard. We talked about it on the last podcast. Vince is trying to bully his way back in. Vince did just that. Friday morning, Vince said, no, I'm bullying my way back in. I'm in. And you know what he did? Like, he said he was going to bring Michelle Wilson and George Barrios. He's bringing them in. But he took out 3 people that was already on the board. This is how you know this shit is fucked up. 2 of the people that's on the board that he took out led the investigation on his ass that got him out in the first place. So he took them out, was like, nah, y'all can't investigate me if you're not there. Haha, big brain energy. And it's like, that's not how that goes, but okay. So he took those guys out. So now he's in control, and he says he lies to everybody. Yeah, no, I'm just here to help facilitate the sale because, like, they see me in power and they're going to be like, hey, listen, this is better for a sale, and that's why I'm here. I'm not going to touch creative. No. I'm not going to have a hand in any of that. I just want to have a hand in all of the business stuff. And it's like, you could have had a hand in the business stuff. And they literally, he said he wanted to help facilitate the sale. The board said, you don't need to come back. You can be a part of the sales. You can be a part of any sale because it's your baby. Fine, you can be a part of that. You don't have to come back. You join in the board, you're bringing more drama here. He's like, no. I have to be there to help facilitate this. And in the fucking meeting, he says something that literally is like, okay, this is more scary than anything that he's ever said. He goes, yeah, we're going to look at all the options, even if one of the options are taking the company back private. And it's like, nope, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. He takes it back private. No one will be able to investigate him, yell at him, or say anything, or hold him fucking accountable for his shit that he did. You're 78 fucking years old. Just go somewhere. Just do something else. Just fucking lay in a grave. I don't care. Just get out of here. Because this shit is, if he takes the company private, that eliminates 90% of the money that they get from everywhere else. It's so fucking insane. He takes it private. He literally gets to keep his spot forever. He's the forever CEO. And there's no way to ever get him out. There's no way to get him out now, but there will be a forever sure shot that he will never leave if he takes it private. And it's like, dude, this is insane. Like, you know how people say evil geniuses? He's one of them. Yes. He's definitely one of them. It's so fucking insane. I don't know what to do. Like, I honestly don't know what to do. I'm at a fucking loss. So then it comes up with, who are the suitors? Who's gonna buy the company? Who's gonna buy them? And one name jumped out to everybody, and everybody's like, what? And it was Saudi Arabia. And it's like, what? A lot of people don't know that for a time, Saudi Arabia had brought UFC. They had brought like fucking, I think it was like 20% of UFC, and they kind of like owned the company, kind of. So them buying WWE wouldn't be like as weird as everybody would think, but it's like they're offering to buy it, and it's like, okay, that's insane. And then people immediately go to this, like, they have been jumping to this thing, and they've been jumping to this a million times, and they're like, dude, Tony Khan should just buy it. Him and his dad should just put in a bid to buy it. And to be honest, 100%, he could do it. He can do it. He can literally say, you know what? I want to buy WWE. He could do it. He could just do it. That would immediately cause a problem. Here's another thing that pisses me off once again about the tribalism bullshit. Because people are like, Tony should do it. Tony should buy WWE. And it immediately goes to the same thing of 3 years ago, when AEW didn't exist, everybody complained about WWE having a fucking monopoly. Everybody complained about it. Tony buys WWE, it's exactly the same thing all over again, just not under Vince. And it's like, you cannot be that stupid to just want the same exact thing to happen again. Competition is healthy for everybody. So why the fuck are you even championing? Because of your tribalism bullshit, you're championing this. And part of me, my sick, twisted, insane, fucking visceral person that I am, is like, do it. Do it, fucking Tony. Tony, do it. Do it. So everybody will, in 3 years, realize what the fuck they just did and watch and turn against AEW the same way they turned against WWE for the same exact thing. I swear to God, that's exactly what happened. Everybody would be like, I hate AEW. Tony Khan just needs to go. Why doesn't he just sell the company? It will be the same exact feeling because people are very tribalist and have selective memory. If they just would literally look at this as a normal fucking human, be like, you know what? Tony should not try to buy this, which I know Tony Khan as a human being, part of him is like, I would love to buy WWE, but at the same time, I would rather have competition. It's good for everybody. Yeah. I know that's in his mind because he's a wrestling fan, like a real wrestling fan. He's like, yeah, I would like that. But everybody else is like, nah, we want to go back to 3 years ago where there was just one wrestling company. It's like, that is so stupid. Like, that is so stupid. Anybody that's like championing that is stupid as hell. It's really stupid.
Like, they already ate up Ring of Honor, so it's basically exactly the same thing.
And the bad part is, like, every AEW fan hates Ring of Honor. Like, they despise it. They like, get Ring of Honor off of my television. Like they shouldn't even be here. They should be doing their own thing. It's like, bro, like, if that happens with WWE, like I said, it'll be one company, and like, you literally have nothing else. Like, for me, it wouldn't affect me in the slightest because it's like, oh, I have like a bunch of other wrestling companies. Who cares? But like I said, it would affect everybody that just like wants the tribalism bullshit, and it's gonna revolt and just turn into like this sickening thing with AEW, and everybody's gonna hate it, and it's be like, you basically kill your own company because you want to kill another company. It doesn't make sense. People are just special.
Yeah, basically, like, it's weird.
Yes, but like, I'm so angry that Vince is in control. And like, he keeps saying he's not gonna touch he's not touching anything, and it's like, bro, come on, like, we don't believe.
When we get into it, I feel like he already made a move, but we'll get into it.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say yes because if it's what I think you're talking about, I think it's more of a Paul thing.
Okay.
So then we also got the Royal Rumble thing, and it was like, okay, they showed the thing, and they're like, yeah, the Royal Rumble, a storm's coming, and it's like, bro, like, come on, come on, this poster is way too obvious. It's like, that's the best you can do, and it's like, you're not even hiding it anymore. It's like, no, a storm's coming. It's like, nothing about this says storm. Like, storm would be like rain and other stuff. It's like, no, it's just a poster with lightning and wrestlers. It's like, you're telling me that didn't mean anything. They're like, no, it's just a storm. It's like, that's the most electrifying thing I've ever seen. You're gonna tell me that's okay? No. And they're just like, no, it's just a storm. I'm like, come on, like, it's too obvious. It's like, it's too obvious. And they were like, but you didn't see Cody Rhodes there. Ha. Like, that's throwing you off the trail. It's like, yeah, but it come on. It was just like, it was one of the most obvious fucking ploys, and it's like, you guys just like didn't even try here. It was just so bad. It was so bad.
Speaking of him, they're not even hiding the fact that he's coming back in the Royal Rumble. Like, it's obvious.
Bro, you know how obvious it is? You know how fucking obvious it is?
How obvious?
WWE's YouTube earlier today put out, oh, you guys remember when The Rock came back? Like, why did you do that? Like, he had nothing to do with nothing. It's like, yeah, The Rock came back. Like, look, here it is on YouTube. Why? Like, it has nothing to do with nothing. There's no reason for this. It's like, stop, hide it. Like, no, we're gonna just do it. It's like, god damn it, dude.
That's the Impact Wrestling type of fucking trolling, because you know they do that shit.
Yes, it was like, bro, come on, like, we know that you guys can do better than this. They're like, nah, we're doing this thing. It's like, dude, you guys are assholes, bro. Like, oh my god, that's a thing. So that was a thing. So Oi Bruvs get Money in the Bank.
Yay.
Yeah. And it's funny how everybody wanted Money in the Bank to die. It was like, yeah, it should just go back to WrestleMania, dude. It should do this. And like, all of a sudden the Oi Bruvs have it, and they're like, you know what? It's okay. Like, you should keep it. Like, you should keep it as a separate pay-per-view. It shouldn't be like rolled into everything. It's special. Like, you should keep it special. It's like, yeah. And I love that, like, every Oi bro is like, oh, that means one of ours is winning Money in the Bank. And I literally looked up and down the card and, like, the only person that could win it is Drew. But, like, everybody else is, like, not even a candidate. It's like, God, like, y'all ain't really got nobody to win for nothing.
To be honest, I don't see Drew winning it anyway, so.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it would be actually kind of different because it's Drew, like badass Drew wins Money in the Bank and he can cash in anytime. So that would be different. But at the same time, when they gave the video, and like once again, they spoiled some other shit. They gave the video and they was like, yeah, you don't know who's gonna win. The Raw Women's Champion, the SmackDown Women's Champion, the WWE title, or the Universal title. It's like, y'all just gonna spoil it like that? Y'all ain't even gonna try. Like, they didn't even try. They just was like, yeah, you can go for any of these titles. It's like, y'all didn't even try. Y'all didn't even try. Like, we knew that the titles are getting split, but like, y'all didn't even try. Not at all. I'm like, okay. Like, all right, y'all win. Y'all win. So then we go to SmackDown. It starts off like Raw started off. The intro's coming on, and then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose in Bloodline. But this time, the Tribal Chief shows up. And he shows up and walks down to the ring. They all get in there. Everybody's standing in there. And the Tribal Chief said, Sami Uso. Everybody loves Sami Uso. And then he said, us going forward this year, we're going to be winners. And then he says, but I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about last year. Sami, you lost. And then he just went off on Sami. He was like, you try to be me. You try to be the Tribal Chief. You try to call your shot and you lost. I don't tolerate that. But before he could get into really kicking Sami's ass or ending it, which is the start of the end for Sami, before he could get into it, Sami was saved by Kevin Owens. And I don't mean Kevin Owens went down there and beat everybody's ass. Kevin Owens was like, nah. He was like, Roman, you got a problem. You got a KO problem. And you need to fix it. He was like, and the way you're going to fix it is at Royal Rumble. Me and you, Royal Rumble. And Roman was like, you know what? All right, fuck it. We're going to do it. Okay.
I'm down for that. I feel like you've been predicted it, though, so.
Yeah. So then we get the Queen. She shows up in a car, and she's getting ready to talk later on. So then we have the New Day, and they're coming out, and you're like, okay, what are they coming out for? They're dressed for a match. But then they show a backstage thing from earlier in the night where Kofi and Santos Escobar had a little backstage little tiff, and they were like, you know what? How about I take you on later on tonight, Kofi? Okay, so it's Kofi versus Santos. And the funny part about this was, like, I seen so many people watch this match and go, dude, I didn't know Santos was this good. I'm like, the fuck have y'all been watching for the last couple of years? Like, the fuck?
Like, he's a fucking star. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. Like, yeah, he's really good. So they had the match, and Santos actually beats Kofi. I know that doesn't seem like a big deal, like, because Kofi is like now a tag team wrestler, but it's Kofi Kingston, former WWE champion. He fucking lost to Santos Escobar, so that's the thing. So yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Is Santos in the Royal Rumble now because of that, or no?
No, he was already in the Royal Rumble. It's just, this wasn't a qualifier. This was like, they're both in the Rumble.
Okay.
But like, this was a match.
Gotcha.
So then we get Sami in the back. He's about to knock on the Bloodline's door. And Paul comes out. And he's like, Shmuley, you kind of fucked up. He's like, dude, he's like, I just want to talk to the chief. So the Usos come up, and Jimmy's like, damn, dog. And they just walk in there, and Paul Heyman says, remember last week when I told you that I'm 3 steps ahead? He was like, because what you did, you're 3 steps behind the 3 steps that I was already doing. He's like, Sami, I don't know what to tell you. And he just walked off, and Sami was sitting out there, and you can tell that Sami's sad, and he wants to get back in there. It's like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, Sami's fucked up. Like, this is already the start of the downfall. We have to see how this plays out. So
it might have a plot twist. Hopefully it does.
It probably will. So then we get Liv Morgan. So Liv says, yo, I'm in the Women's Royal Rumble. I'm ready. I'm going to win this, and it's going to be the year of Liv. Like, okay. And she said she didn't even want to be 30. She wants to be number 1. And I'm like, yes, do it. Because the last time somebody was number 1, they became a huge star. Biggest star ever. Selling out shows, fucking merchandise running out the floor, subscriptions up. Biggest star ever. Last year's number 1 was biggest star ever.
Do it.
What? I didn't say anything. I just said Liv should be number 1 so she could be the biggest star.
And I agreed with you. I said do it.
What? I'm just saying it's all about the money. It's nothing other than just money. That's all it's about. That's all it is. Like, the number 1 is always the money. So it's just a thing.
Yeah.
So then we had L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Basically saying that he's ready to beat up fucking Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Who cares? So then we move on to the next thing, which I already said this was going to happen. I just did not care. It was a mixed tag match. And it was a mixed tag match. Madcap Moss and his girlfriend, Emma, versus Scarlett and Killer Kross. And of course, Killer Kross wins. And then they put a Santos Escobar mask on Madcap. Wait, nope. That's not a Santos Escobar mask. That's a Rey Mysterio mask. Oh, they're still beefing with Rey. Okay.
It sure as shit looked like a fucking Santos mask, though.
It definitely did. It 100% did.
Because it was a Rey mask I'd never seen before, so.
Yeah, like I said, it looked exactly like a Santos mask. I was like, I was kind of confused because when they put it on him, I'm like, what the fuck are they putting a Santos mask on him for?
Yeah.
And then, like, you look a little closer and was like, oh, it's a Rey mask. Got it. So then we get the recap of Ronda Rousey losing and her and Shayna standing there after the loss to Charlotte. So, yeah. That's the thing.
Yep.
So then we go to the bar. The actual bar. We didn't go to the bar with Sheamus and Cesaro. It's a bar with Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. And they just are talking and they start hitting each other, hyping each other up because they said banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. And the whole crowd at the bar starts banging and banging and banging and banging. And Michael Cole said, the Bang Bros are going for the championship later on. And I just stopped. It's like I was in complete shock. Just like, okay, what the fuck?
I think the exact quote was "Banger Bros," but that don't make it any better.
None. Like, that is the same thing as a submission sorority. And speaking of that, Charlotte from the submission sorority came out and she was like, Hey guys, I won a championship. I know you guys are glad to see me. I'm back. Woo! And then Sonja showed up, and Sonja said, "Hey, I could beat your ass. I want to challenge you right now." And the crowd started a whoop that trick chant, and I was so baffled. It wasn't because they was doing a whoop that trick. I'm baffled because that song is way too old, and like, what the fuck? Like, why was that a thing? Like, what made y'all say that?
That's gonna be my question to you. Like, was she head on? Like, what the fuck?
I think it's more of a Memphis thing, and that's why. But it was like, what the fuck is so weird? So then we had an American Nightmare promo. And it's like, yeah, I'm coming back, guys. I'm coming back. Haha, I'll be back eventually. Ha.
Eventually, wink.
Yeah, like he's on the fucking Royal Rumble poster, and it's like, come on, man. Like, we know when he's coming back. Like, y'all did a very bad job of spoiling this.
Yeah.
So then we had a Lacey Evans promo, and Lacey Evans is training. They said, you should use the Cobra Clutch. It's like, okay. Now she's using the Cobra Clutch as her finish. Okay. All right. Whatever. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Lacey Evans. Not a fan of this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Like, I'm not a fan of this. Like, it's just so weird. It's like, I'm just not a fan of
this. I prefer this over the last gimmick.
Yeah, I mean, that too.
The last two gimmicks, rather. But yeah.
Yeah. I have thoughts about her. I'll just leave that off the podcast. But, like, yeah. Yeah. This movie. So, then we had, if whoever wins qualifies for the Rumble, Ricochet versus Top Dollar. And Top Dollar called Ricochet bald. I'm like,
really?
That's exactly what I said. I'm like, excuse me, like, if you two are down, no one can tell who's who, because y'all both bald.
Basically.
So Ricochet wins, and after the match, Top Dollar shakes his hand. Ricochet gets super kicked by Adonis. They beat him down. They beat the shit out of Ricochet. They standing over there. But then another bald Solidarity shows up. Bald Strowman. He shows up for the Bald Brothers. The beautiful Bald Brothers. And now a thing.
I don't know why. I think that's a fucking porn innuendo too, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
No. It was a Key and Peele reference.
Okay.
So,
yeah, this segment right here is the one I'm talking about. Like, I feel like this is like a Vince-ism, if you will. Because fucking Hit Row was okay. Like, as faces. Like, they were semi-over. They didn't need to go heel. Like, I feel like they went heel for no reason.
I'm going to tell you why this is a Triple H thing.
Okay.
And, like, if this was a Vince thing, it would be totally the opposite. Okay. Hit Row, like, they weren't as over as they were like the first week. They just kept sliding. They got their ass beat by Valhalla. They got their ass beat by the fucking Legado del Fantasma. They got their ass beat by everybody. They just was slowly sliding down the pole. And it's like they was doing nothing, and Triple H was like, okay, well, I remember when I started you guys in NXT, you guys were heels and that worked. How about we swap that and turn you guys heel here? It's like, yeah. It's like, we'll see. If they don't get over as heels, then, like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Basically. Like, hopefully it works. Because I do like them.
Yeah. So then we get a backstage with the Usos and Solo, and they walk out. Roman's like, wise man, get me Sami. Okay, I'll get him. So Then we get the announcement that bald Braun Strowman is going to take on Imperium Gunther next week for the IC title. So that's a thing. So Sami comes back there. Sami's sitting with Roman, and Sami's apologizing and telling him he never meant any trouble. He's sorry for everything. So Roman goes, you know what? I forgive you, but you had to do this one thing. Whatever it is, I'll do it. I like to prove my loyalty. I'll do it. Next week, you take on Kevin Owens. And Sami's like, you know what? I'm gonna fix your problem. I'm gonna make sure Kevin Owens doesn't make it to the Rumble. And then the Usos music hits. And he's like, yeah, I gotta go out there and be with the guys. Roman says, no. You sit and you watch with me. Sami's a little sad. I thought Sami, like in the beginning of the night, I was like, oh, Sami's definitely gonna be there at the end and help the Usos win. Yeah, that's normal, right?
But they had Solo, so it was alright.
Yeah, but I felt like the Sami thing was like the Sami redemption. He was gonna redeem himself, and that was like, that's how he was gonna prove himself to Roman. Like, yeah, look, see, it's still cool. I'm still cool. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no redeeming now. I think it's over.
Yeah, because he's definitely losing to Kevin next week.
Uh-huh.
So the Usos get the win. They beat Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. And
the Banger Bros.
The Banger Bros, yes. And then we go back and we see Sami with the Tribal Chief with popcorn. Sami winds up doing a Banger Bros thing where he's fucking the popcorn. It goes all over. And Roman, once again, is going through this thing where he's like, I want to laugh, but I can't. I'm going to try to keep sane. Paul Heyman is looking, and Paul Heyman is like, what are you doing? And Sami's still celebrating. Roman's trying to keep his composure. The show goes off the air. That was, like, it was so weird. But it was over.
He had to laugh after they said cut.
Oh, he definitely did. He fucking lost it, bro. Because, like, I 100% would have lost it. Like, Sami doing some dumb shit. Like, I would have lost.
I would have cursed them out after that. Like, you son of a bitch, you keep doing this shit to me.
Yes. But, yeah, like, that was SmackDown. And it's a thing. So, yeah, like, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, any last words to the first tumultuous, crazy, insane week of 2023?
Most podcasts, I tell people to go away. Vince, go away. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.